All right.
What is up, everybody? That was a little too late. I already hit the button, Sosa, but we
What's
are live. It is 12:50 on the Sunday. Daily Bread with Sosa and Rex, July 25th. Sosa, you ready to stay hot on this Sunday and get that nice bigger bankroll from the boogie?
Yes, sir, man. I'm ready to get to it. You already know it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. A little rough start of the day for me personally. But we're here for the people as usual, giving out some bangers like usual. And yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah, the one thing that we want to just get into, maybe we'll go into a deeper dive at the end of the show, but Team USA, everyone who was pissed off about it being on Peacock, I guess you never watched soccer before and don't understand how money works. Put the USA basketball everyone wants behind a paywall, and look what happens. And also, if your capper was out there asking for a login for the Peacock because they couldn't afford to pay the $10, you should probably stop following them, would be my advice.
Speaking of which, can you send me your login?
Bro, it's called France versus USA stream onto the Google machine, and millions of sites will add up if you don't even want to try the Google machine there.
I love this, like it's called the Google machine. That is funny as hell. To say the least, my brother. Hungover. And I'm beat the fuck up right now. We keep it a G. I'm having a rough day.
Rough day, but he still shows up to the office. You guys should all take notes. Don't call out when you're hungover from work. But let's just get into it. We got a few of the MLB games tipping off right at 1 o'clock. Sosa, so do you have any plays on the early games? Because I think that would be the best way to get this one rolling.
All right. The early games are. Let me have the book up for you guys so I can, say what I like. Listen, we rolling with to start. I'm rolling with the Yankees. The Yankees game is that night baseball? That's the last game of the day, ain't it?
No, Yankees are at 1. Sox Brewers
Okay,
is the
Yankees
night
at
game.
1. I like the over in that game with Herman and Perez on the mound. One book had it. I had one book had it at 10.5. Now on certain books it's at 11. I think we see a lot of runs in that game today, so I like the over. You're getting it anywhere from minus 110 to now plus 100 for 11. So I would honestly, I have no problem betting both of those.
I wouldn't say the bats were a little cold yesterday, but that total, it went under yesterday, so nice little bounce back spots for the bats. Pretty nice weather up here. Ball should be flying out.
You got Baltimore going for the sweep today too. I like them first 5 with Means. Remember first game back, you want to fade them to kind of see how it's going to go. Means look good. I think he goes and plays well today.
For sure. Athena's still sitting next to me. I have a dog of the day. It is at one of the 110 games here. And the last time we were here, it was Tuesday, I think it was. And we made it Yarbrough. Yarbrough's up on the mound again today. Cleveland Guardians. The book still has them as the Indians. Plus 155 with McKenzie on the hill.
My boy.
Not the plus 235 price that we got last time with the O's, but I think the Guardians do keep it a close one here. Once again, I don't think Yarbrough is extremely overpriced, but a minus 175 and a minus run line of minus 115. That just seems that all the value here is on the Guardians at plus 155.
There is even value in taking them on the run line at plus 1.5. It's at minus 108, which is that's great value for a plus run line,
especially home as well.
Yeah, so I like both options, to be honest.
Yeah, both options aren't that bad.
The only reason it's so inflated is because Tampa Bay's been good on the road. That's what they're factoring in.
Except for last Tuesday when Yarbrough pitched.
I like the first 5. I do like the first 5. I love Tristan. I think he's going to be really, really good in the future. He's got a very bright future.
Yep, so that's where I'll be going. Dog of the day, the
Guardians. Dog of the day, Cleveland Indians. It's not the Guardians yet. I don't think they can change it until next year. officially.
Damn. So we still got to call them the Indians for a whole year. Like they make all that good progress. We still have to call them their old name.
Hey man, rest in peace to Chief Wahoo, who is one of the best mascots to ever be a part of sports. Like, if you have an Indians Chief Wahoo hat, it's now the value of it is gone through the roof. Off top. Diamondbacks dog of the day. Against the Cubs. See, the thing is, I know they won yesterday, but I wouldn't. It's a stay away from me. There's no way I'm betting on them. The price is great though at minus 150 at plus 158. It's a great price, but they're still a fade for me on the road. Certain bad teams, they can't. I don't get I can't get that taste out of my mouth.
So the rest of the 1 o'clock games, you have a NOLA day with the Braves at the Phillies. Phillies are sitting at minus 165. Only be backing them first 5 if you're backing them. Then I was about to say, do you have any other 1 o'clock games? Because you got the Padres.
Actually, the more and more I look at Baltimore, the more I love it. Espino's, he's been
Mean second start from being back as well.
Yeah, I like that angle too with Means on the hill for them.
Yeah, Marcus Sosa likes the first 5 as well. I'm just thinking full game money line.
No, let me. I'm trying to see what the run line is for the first 5. It's got to be a nice price, right? Got to be under 130. Yeah, first 5 money line is even money, and first 5 run line at minus half a run is at plus 118. So I like both options. Obviously, you get more juice by taking the minus half. Minus half and money line are almost identical, and you get paid if it's So both options. You got the Baltimore Orioles first 5 run line at minus half a run plus 118. I love that. Rockies and White Sox. I'm not rocking with the Rockies at all because they should have not won a single game in this series. But the fucking bullpen.
Bro, do you see the starting pitchers for today?
Gray
for that game? Gray? It's John Gray versus Josiah Gray, and they both spell their last names the same exact way. So I thought my book was having a freak out when I looked at it because it both says Jay Gray starting for each team. I think it's your guy's first appearance in the big leagues, unless my book has it wrong.
All right. So yeah, looks like Rex is having some technical difficulties right now. So let's let him figure that one out. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. I was on my phone. So what do you think about the Red Sox, the over and the Yankees? I love that. That's a play that I love. Yeah, over 10.5 or 11. You're back.
Yo, bro, I have no idea what happened.
He's back.
This is what happens when we don't do it from my place.
Right. Man, just froze. I was like, you should have heard me. I'm like, man, I don't even know what he was talking about. He just stopped. And I'm like, all right, something's not right.
Yeah, I was just saying my book was messed up because of both Grays starting today, but it's your Dodgers first guy's appearance.
Welcome back. My boy Fleeto. What up? Oh, man. So, yeah, that a couple other things that I like. Listen, I'm going with a double California plus money run line today. I'm San Fran run line, Dodgers run line, 2+ money plays, parlay it. Don't put anything crazy on it, but I like it. I like that personally. I'm not fucking with the Rockies because it's the fucking Rockies, man. You say thoughts on Angels, Giants, and Chicago White Sox. Angels, I have a play in the Angels game. I like the first 5 team total for the Angels. Believe it's at over 2.5 runs. You can get it at minus 110. I like that. First 5 over 2.5 runs.
I was about to say I wouldn't pick a side on that because if I had to pick a side, I think I kind of like the Twins in this spot.
Yeah, I would. Like I said, I wouldn't pick a side. Thoughts on Giants? I like the Giants run line today. Same with the Dodgers. Dodgers and Giants. I like them both to win on the run line today. I keep hearing so many different narratives in regards to the Dodgers. I kind of have to speak on this. Listen, guys, it's just that part of the year where it happens. We definitely need a closer, or we need another long reliever guy somewhere in between the mix. But I really have no answers right now. A lot of bullshit going on. A lot of players hurt. A lot of players out of the lineup. A lot of players out of the rotation. So what we do know is that we will continue to hit and we will score runs. It doesn't matter who. I mean, obviously the game yesterday goes against everything I just said, but because it was a one.
Hey, you got a dub though, right?
Right, and that's all that matters. But if you bet on run line yesterday, you lost. So.
Well, you were saying to stay away from that just because it was at that minus price. It was like a minus 105, -1. Or minus 1.5. You're spot on with that one.
Yeah. So.
And one other thing I just want to say is our cross-sport parlay got canceled out yesterday if you bet at action. And if you're capping a game solely based off a pitcher and not taking into hitters, or if you're that sold that it has to be Scherzer starting, please use the action portion of that, because that could save you money. Sometimes you'll win and it'll obscure what you're thinking, but more often than not, always click the action button.
But to go with that, the good folks over at Daily Bread still had you covered because we gave out Juan Soto to hit a home run at plus 250 way before the game started, and he hit a home run. So,
yes, sir.
So we gave you the plus money to get that back if you put that bet in early with us. That's what we do here. We make sure that our people have a way to get away from bad beats. Juan Soto, plus 250, hit a home run. Yes, sir. So that's why we're here, for the people.
Any other 1 o'clock games or any nerfies, yerfies you got on the board? Because I'm just rolling with the Indians today because I got a few MLS plays.
As far as nerfies, I'm actually going to go. I saw one that's like big plus money. I'm just going to bet it because. And it was like, let me get the exact number for you because I was looking at all of them. Okay, plus 115 in the Cardinals-Reds game. Like
Oviedo versus Sonny.
Yeah, just Sonny Gray. Yep, just roll it.
I was saying it like the
Giants
little kid in Big Daddy. Sonny. In this Reds Cardinals game, when I was taking a look at it, I mean, the Reds have just kind of had their number this season. They're 8-4 against them, 4-1 at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the board's kind of weird. Like, do we think Detroit lost again last night, right?
Yeah, and I they lost 2 in a row now after winning 8 straight. So
were we the curse?
I don't think
I only jumped on them Friday. I stayed off them yesterday.
They won. I started betting on them on the 5th game of the win streak because Andrew kept putting them out there, and so I made some money with them, but I've given it all back the last couple of days in regards to them in particular.
Yeah, that was my last spot. If I really wanted to add one more to go with them, it would have been them.
Lynch from MLB.
He's the starter in the for the Royals.
Yeah. I mean
0-2, 15.73 ERA.
Yeah, but then I think Skubal could be. I think he's on pitch count. So it's a tough one to touch for me.
First 5 then potentially. If you're solely going off Skubal, that's the way you want to go. But I don't know, man. I think it's a good spot. I just hate it's still right at that minus 110 number. Fuck it. I'm doing it. 2 baseball plays today. Minus 110, Detroit. Okay. Baseball, not basketball.
Another one. Oh, man. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk a little bit about this situation after you hit on MLS. So
we don't got till 6 p.m. starts. That's what I'm saying. We got all the time if you want to get into anything else. Or should we just give out the soccer plays real quick?
I mean, yeah, we could do whatever you want. I got to talk about this USA basketball situation because it's starting.
Let's do it at the end. Let me roll through the footy action real quick since since our viewers are still here. They definitely want to hear us rant. But
Right.
All right, you see the jersey, easy one of the day to go to. Union money line plus 151. What we got going here is Inter Miami. I mean, they just got thrown 5-0 with Ocho Cinco and Pogba in the house. They've lost 6 straight. They've yet to get a home win. I think they only have one home result, which was a draw. So the squad's still without Blake. It is what it is, our keeper. But I just think we just keep fading Inter Miami at this point if they're truly giving us a plus 151 price. If you want to go the safer route, play the draw no bet or the pick. That's sitting at like a minus 125, minus 130. So that's where I would be in that first game. Sure, there's a little bit of bias, but if you watch the Inter Miami game against the Revolution on the midweek, just putrid. The Brazil slate, man, I just cap what I watch, and I watched the MLS a lot, 2-0-1 yesterday, so I'm just going to keep going with my wheelhouses. I'll definitely watch it. I just don't think I would cap it.
We stick to what continuously makes us money.
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with getting into obscure markets if you have time to study it. But if you're knowledgeable about something that I'm not, I'll be more than happy to let you do the work and listen. You know?
All right. Next one. Not some gross games today. Before we get into that, remember I told you Vancouver was the biggest dogs of the season at plus 1,200, 2-2 draw. They're up 2-0 in the first half and fucking blew it. So if you put that $5 on it, like I told you yesterday, sorry, but it was $5. You almost had a big winner right there.
Right.
It was Union money line plus 151.
Philadelphia Union plus 151 on the money line. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry if I go by the nicknames. My bad. I just forget. Not everyone follows the MLS. All right, next one. Orlando City versus New York City FC. We're going with my one buddy. Always loves to play them. I call it a Joey B special. Both teams to score and over 2.5. We're going to take that into Orlando City, New York City. I truly believe both teams get on the board. That's what we should have done yesterday. Sosa with the Timbers, Minnesota. We played the over 3, so it pushed, but both teams scoring over 2.5. Maybe it's a little recency bias there, but I definitely think we get a winner here and both teams get on the score sheet. That's easy enough. Galese is back in net for Orlando City. He's looking pretty tough, but I think the one guy's going to be missing a game, which is one of their better defenders, because the one guy in the Union just shattered his nose mid-game, and it was just bloody everywhere. But New York City FC, Castellanos, I don't think he scored in 8 straight matches, but he is a 9 XG. The man is more than due. He would be one of the guys I think that could break out of his slump today as an anytime goal scorer.
Love it. Love it.
And then Seattle Sounders, they're sitting at a nice plus 115 price. We saw them win midweek at Austin. Now they're hosting Sporting Kansas City. I definitely can't talk you off that, especially if Rui Diaz is playing. He didn't start the last game, but once he came in, they ended up scoring. So no surprise there. I mean, he's their best player. So that's just kind of where he should be starting today, even though they're missing 11 players. 115 for Seattle at home never seems like a bad price. I'm going to wait a little bit to officially lock that in, but I'll tweet it out since that's a 9 o'clock play. And then the last one, our buddy Spin Doctor likes to say, if you want to gamble play, this is if you want to gamble, if you need action on the game, the Red Bulls and DC United, both teams will score today. That's just sitting at minus 130. We're not going with the over 2.5 there. We're just staying with the nice, easy, both teams to score, because both defenses suck right now. And both teams are finding the back of the net, so I think Kamala will get through. DC, that's a little bit of the more questionable one, but I do think we see both teams to score there. In that game, I bet would end in a draw, but I hate betting draws, so I'm not going to do that. So that's 3. So 2 official plays and 1 if you want to gamble play. So just drop that one down to a half unit, a little bit lower.
If you want to gamble. I love it.
Yeah, Spin Doctor. I got to steal that little comment. It's a great way to say it.
Yeah.
All right. You want to rant about USA real quick?
Yeah. Man. That was bad, bro. That was really bad. I got to rewatch the game, but from what I saw, they just were missing. They're fucking trash, man. They're not good right now. It looks bad. The optics are bad. I feel like a complete dickhead because I was on Spaces just saying how they'll be just fine. They'll figure it out. They're going to go out there, and they looked awful.
Well, that's what happens when you end the game on a 16-2 run.
Fucking awful.
And then, like, that last possession, I know it's going all around Twitter right now where everyone's just 3 straight threes missing when you're only down 2 and the one guy was down. Like, why didn't someone just drive to the basket? It is what it is. But, like,
get a fucking layup.
And what was it? Durant, Dame, and I forget who missed the other one. It's not like it was low percentage players chucking them.
Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
It was a corner three. Yeah, he missed it. Bro,
So
that's what it is right now, dog. It's nothing but 3-point shots and ISO. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if it's system. I don't know, but they better figure it the fuck out. This is looking like a national disaster.
Is USA just waiting to win when everyone can watch their games? My bigger thing is it coaching or is it just the style and the rules adjustment is that much of a bigger? I mean,
I don't know, man.
Evan Fournier shouldn't be putting anybody in skates. You see him in the NBA. He's a 20-point per game player when he's hot, but it's just like Fournier should not be putting our guys on skates. Drew Holiday looked like the only guy who was like, I don't want to say trying out there, but he was the one who gave half a shit.
Hey, man, it's going to be really interesting. I just hope they figure it out in time. Because
what about Pop? You have any Pop hate for this one, or do you just think coaching really doesn't matter at this stage? Because it seems like we're getting out schemed a decent amount. Like, I really need to do a rewatch and pause it to see exactly where. This is our hot reaction, no rewatch. It's the best way to come at you live.
I haven't watched it yet. Oh, Beal's not on the team, bro. Beal got COVID. He stayed in America. He's not on the team.
Yeah, but you got Book. You have more than enough talent there.
Yeah. Do you have the cohesion is the problem, I think, right now. I think that's the only question. Like, do they have the cohesion?
No, there's zero cohesion. But how much more cohesion does France have than us? Like, really? Is it that big of a difference?
A pretty good amount. They probably practiced more together, for sure. And the thing about those teams is that those teams, their players have exact roles. This is a team put together of players that all do not they're not used to playing together.
Well, then don't we have the best coach in the world who should be able to overcome this? I mean, they're the best players in the world for a reason. You're really telling me Evan Fournier is going to be a difference? I know. I'm just trying to poke the bear a little bit here, I need you
to get it together, Kevin. I need you to get it together, my boy. Like, you should have been shaved your head and all that, but bro, I need you to get it together, my nigga. He got to get it together, bro. Oh, my God.
One big thing here. Okay, this one's really poking the bear. Would LeBron made a difference?
All right. Next question. Next question.
I knew I could get you at that one in your current state right now. You're just like, I don't have any time for that bullshit.
Not for that guy. Nah, not today. Man. Put some bread down. Bro, they're probably still overwhelming favorites. What are the odds right now? Or is the market even closed?
Let me pull up DraftKings to see if they've reposted because all the games are done for today because USA was the last one. And then This is how we'll wrap it up. Hit us up with any other baseball or basketball questions for the day. Gold Cup is on tonight. USA is playing Jamaica, so I hope USA wins 1-0 since Blake is the goalie there. I don't need him coming back broken like he does every time he plays in the Gold Cup to the Union.
The U.S. is now at minus 230 to win the gold medal. Australia plus 700, France plus 1,000.
Yeah, I got minus 225 on DraftKings here for the U.S.
Well, we'll talk about pulling that trigger later.
Yep. Yeah, so no real plays on the Gold Cup. I mean, I'm just going to watch USA, Canada, Costa Rica. I mean, I just think you would have to, if you're looking for action on that one, you play Costa Rica on the pick or on Moneyline plus 201.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, if Andre Blake stays on his head, that's how they win.
10 units on USA, throw a dime.
Sheesh.
Hey, best of luck, my brother.
I'll never put that much money on an American soccer team. My fucking life.
No,
man.
USA. No, he's talking basketball.
I'm not a hater. Oh my God, bruh. I love LeBron. Outside of basketball, because that's the only place you can critique LeBron James. Perfect off the court. As a black man, I love him. Just not my cup of tea as a basketball player. Just personally, it's just not my cup of tea.
All right. So make sure you check out Spin Doctor. Always want to shout him out at ACG2X. He made his account unprivate, I saw. So he's back to everyone gets to play. So he gave out one under K prop. So go follow him. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Teaser alert. Always follow Andrew as Sports as well. Those are our two buddies. And until then, we got MLB, MLS picks given out. Scroll back in the stream. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Sosa, don't be hungover.
Nah, man, I'm done drinking. I've quit. I've hung